It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up.
Girl, what's going on? How y'all doing? Good morning. Y'all get up in here. Y'all get up in here. Y'all get up in here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all get up in here. Happy Tuesday. I'm feeling better than I did yesterday and the day before and the day before. So progress is progressing because I gotta go to Antigua. Okay. Yes, I have to go to Antigua, girl. At the beginning of September, and we'll be going. Okay. I will be there. The trip is paid for, Fed. Going down there. So y'all know I got to get my stuff together. How y'all doing? No, happy Tuesday. Did I say yesterday was Tuesday, girl? I don't know. The days are meshing. It feel like, you know, the last time this stuff happened, girl. But sorry. Happy Tuesday, guys. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Y'all get up in here, like the video if you haven't already. Like the video. Make a vlog when you go with your new phone. I am, girl. I am. You guys, y'all like the video if you haven't already. Now, we got a few things to discuss. Rickey Smiley is crying again. Y'all remember when Cat Williams made him cry? He was the new cry Reese for a limited time. Cat Williams made him cry because Cat Williams exposed that he was a gatekeeper and how he treated him on the set of Friday. Was it next Friday or Friday after next? Whatever one Cat Williams played in. And he was over there trying to be gatekeeper with Steve Big Lip Harvey. Y'all remember that? Remember he was crying, making his coffee at the hotel. Y'all remember that? And then everybody was like, oh, because of his son or whatever, you know, his son had just passed. And basically, what's his name? Cat Williams told the truth and basically said, you sacrificed your son. See, people in today's time, we're going to get on that too. I want to talk, you know what? I might add this to the docket. Brooke from Basketball Wives. And this is kind of off topic. She another one. These people use their churn and the minds of their churn for sympathy and payola in my Nikki voice, right? And then when somebody call it out, everybody be like, oh, you just being mean, you just being horrible. No, sometimes it's true. But Rickey is crying again because the last time somebody made him cry, it was Cat Williams when Cat Williams said he sacrificed his child. But now he crying because everybody not getting on code because he say Scamala is black and an AKA and a ski weed. We'll get into it. Also, the skirts has popped back up. Shout out to my girl who said that to me on Twitter. The skirts are back, y'all. We got to get the skirts up here. They got new uniforms. They got horns. I don't know what school they done broke into the band room and found them people horns, but they got horns. We got to get the skirts up here. Not the shirts, the skirts. Now, they are part of the same group, Umbrella. You know, same uniforms, well, similar uniforms. The skirts have kind of upgraded their uniforms. The shirts, they still kind of traditional with theirs. You know, they just, you know, purple shirt, you know, army pants and gold boots, you know, regular schmegular type for the shirts. But the skirts, oh yes, they took hula skirts and said, we not going to do them no more. We got some more stuff coming up the pike, and I'm going to show that to y'all as well. And then we're going to get into Jordan Chiles Olympic medal, girl. They done gave the girl the medal. No. The other girl, the clear girl, got the medal. Then they came back, recounted the points and said, recounted the points. I'm sorry. Then Jordan got the medal. Then the clear people came back and said, they did it 4 seconds too late and took the medal back, girl. And we all out here windmilling, girl. We gonna get into that as well. Yes, Snappy Trish. Rickey Smiley is a shirt. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Rickey Smiley is a shirt. Yes, and this plays a big part in why Rickey Smiley is hollering about the ski weaves. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get into it. He's definitely a shirt. So we're gonna be talking about the shirts and the skirts. You know what I'm saying? The cousins. They all first cousins. Matter of fact, they stepbrothers is what they is. They stepbrothers. Yep. Girl, did they? Kelly said, didn't the AKAs used to discriminate against dark-skinned people? And did. What does this mean if they have a woman? If that woman used to be an AKA, she is okay with that sort of thing. F that. Yes. At one point, the AKAs did discriminate against darker skinned girls. You had to pass the brown paper bag test. Yes, you did. And that's a fact. That is a fact. That ain't a fit. That ain't a almost fact. That is a fact. Yes. At one point, you had to pass the brown paper bag test. And quiet is it kept. When you get to looking at the lines that come through, ain't most of them still on the brown paper bag test side, girl. Now they sprinkle a little razzle dazzle of a couple other dark skinned girls, and it depends on the type of dark skin. You can't be nigga dark skin. You can't be what's them ghetto ones. You can't be Delta dark skin. See, y'all, did you catch that? That might have went over y'all head. See. When you go to be an AKA, my little niece an AKA. But when you go to be an AKA, now my little niece not dark skin. She lighter than me. She about brown paper bag, you know. But the dark skins, the darkest that they do let in, you can't be Delta dark skin. Okay. What do I mean by that? You know, the Deltas are the girls that look like they used to fight in school. You know, they got to college, they joined them, the sorority, so they don't fight no more. At least that we know about. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about the skin tone, it's about the type of skin that the person is wearing. Does that make sense? So the Deltas are the hood girls that got educations. A lot of those times they don't comb their hair. They real. Some of them be natural, like the Zetas. The Zeta girls be. I ain't gonna lie, they ain't no shade, but I'm just saying off how I look at it. Can I say how I see it, y'all? I'm sorry, y'all, and I don't want to offend nobody. But if you feel offended, oh well. This how it look to me. The AKAs is the Whitley Gilberts. You see what I'm saying? The AKAs is the Whitley Gilberts. Okay. That's the girls come from the well-to-do middle-class families, you know, both the mama and the daddy at home. Okay. You know, they put their college tuition money on the side. The AKAs girls give me the girls that they don't really need the financial aid. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? They don't need the financial aid. The Deltas, they need the financial aid. Matter of fact, they need that and student loans. They come out the projects. You know, they was always smart though. They always made good grades. Let's talk there. They always made good grades. They always did well. But they hood. You know, they could wear both jackets. If they need to fight, they will fight because they've been fighting all their lives, like Miss Sophia. But if they need to pass a test, put them in the classroom with their pencil and their paper and their Scantron, and they can pass that too. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's the Delta girls. Hood girls, rejects, but they're a little bit better than the Zetas. Now let's get to the Zetas. The Zetas. You know, Cheryl Underwood is a Zeta. I remember I did a show with Cheryl back in the Gap. She came to New Orleans. It was her and Christopher Williams. Don't wake me, I'm dreaming. I did back up with this girl I knew for Christopher Williams down with the Zetas. First of all, Cheryl, as we call it in New Orleans, Cheryl. Ain't no Cheryl. That's some country stuff. Let me say that part too. See, I just learned the word Cheryl We don't have no Cheryls in New Orleans. It's Cheryl. Okay? Cheryl. All the words, all the letters are pronounced. It's Cheryl. Okay? So Miss Cheryl, but y'all gonna call her Cheryl. So Cheryl Underwood was a nice lady, ugly lady, but a nice lady. I ain't gonna lie. She was very facially challenged, but she was a nice lady. The lady was real sweet. You know what I'm saying? Now, Christopher Williams was trying to find that ganja. And this was back in the day when I was in that type of time. So I found it for him. You know what I'm saying? Made a couple of dollars off the top because I had told him it was a celebrity and the people was like, oh yeah, send him around here, boom, boom, boom. You know, we did our little one. But that was allegedly back in the day when I was in that world. I don't do that no more. Now I'm a grown woman. Okay. But yay, we went did the show for the Zetas. And from my experience of the Zetas, they a step under the Deltas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're a step under the Deltas. Very ghetto. They could pass the test now, but they got less to lose than the Delta. Does that make sense? Very ghetto, unattractive women. I ain't gonna lie. Most of them fat. Ain't nothing wrong with that though. Ain't nothing wrong with being fat. I'm just trying to tell y'all a story and show y'all something. Okay. Most of them fat, unattractive. They all got their blues. All of them look like Cheryl. You see what I'm saying? Like when I looked out in the crowd as we came on stage and we looked out and I panned the crowd, I said, oh, it's a whole stadium full of Cheryls. Look at all these Cheryls. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of Cheryls. And, you know, this was when Cheryl wasn't skinny like this. This when Cheryl was fat. So think of fat Cheryl with the face that she had. Yeah, that's the Zetas. Mm-hmm. That was the Zetas. Now, who else do I know from the girls' side that, you know, that I've had, you know, up close and personal experiences with? All the rest of them, I don't think they really matters. Maybe if somebody drop them in the chat, I don't know. But ultimately, it was a sea full of Cheryls, and it was, and I seen them. It was a sea full of Cheryls. No wonder she was their representative. It was a sea full of them. Okay. Yeah, very natural neo soul. Yes, they all a bunch of ugly Jill Scotts. Or maybe we could see a movie, or maybe we could see a play on Saturday. But they ugly though, because see, Jill is beautiful. That's different. Yes, they're a bunch of like when they don't have they blue coats on, they Zeta coats on, them windbreakers. When they don't have they Zeta windbreakers on, they burn an Earl in incense. Yeah. Just maybe. Yeah, them girls. Them the girls. Queen shouldn't swing, if you know what I mean. But I'm about to take my earrings off and get some Vaseline. That's them. Oh, yeah, that's the part. That's the part. That's the Zetas. Queen shouldn't swing, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's them. Mm-hmm. If you ever want to know how a song describes the Zetas, queen shouldn't swing, if you know what I mean. But I'm about to take my rings off, give me some Vaseline. That's the Zetas. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go off in your face, girl. You better chill. Chill, and I mean it. That's them. That's the Zetas. That's the Zetas. But yeah, all the rest of them don't matter. It's for the girls. The boys, the Qs is the rejects. They couldn't quite make it into the army, but nobody else wanted them, and the teachers be passing them. So that's the Qs. You know, a bunch of rejects, future skirts. They are nasty, freaky dogs. Okay. Nasty, freaky dogs is what they is. They put their mouth on anything, allegedly. They are, although they will graduate because the teacher will pass them, they will always be dogs and failures, okay? They kind of slow. And shout out, I know people. One of my little partners are cute, so he don't listen to the show, so he ain't gonna feel played. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, a bunch of almost felons is what they are. Almost felons is what they are. They say STI spreaders. That's what they said. I ain't never messed with none of them. That's what they said. Okay. That's them. They never stop being acute. They're gonna be in the casket with their hoofs up. Rickey Smiley is a shirt. Okay, the shirts, they come in with their hoofs and they go out with their hoofs. Matter of fact, they say the coroner be having to break their arms to put them to the side for the casket. The hoofs stay up. That's the hoofs. You know what I'm saying? That's the shirts. Almost felons. Actually always one foot in the prison cell and 1 foot out. But they always get saved because they're cute. And then you got the cappers. These are the male AKAs. Pretty niggas. You squint your eyes though. You don't know if they loose wristed or not. You're not quite sure. Even the most masculine capper, you're still squinting your eyes because you don't understand why his shoulders are so fluent, like they move like water waves, and that kind of throw you off a little bit. That's the cappers. Very well dressed, very well mannered, nice young men, very nice young men, nice looking young men, very easy on the eyes, but it makes you wonder what they be doing with them canes when it's time to go through the line or whatever the case may be, because the way they shoulders twirl. You know what I mean? The way the shoulders twirl, it's kind of sexy, but still confusing at the same time. Especially when they go down and they rub their hands like Birdman. Y'all know what I'm talking about? When they rub their hands like Birdman and they go down. And it be sexy, but it be confusing, though. You be like, man, I don't know. Like, ooh, that shit fire, but I don't know. I don't know. You really be trying to scratch your head and be asking yourself, should it be attractive? You know what I'm saying? That's the cappers. It's given they measure the size of your stuff to get in so they can see how they gonna want to use it or whatever. I don't know. I'm just telling you what it looked like to me. Okay. These guys, like I said, very well dressed, nice looking, but you just it's something you just can't quite put your finger on it. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. And then you have the alphas. They the nerds. See, the alphas are the Boule juniors. Junior. He la be do be dam Illuminati. The alphas are the Boule juniors, okay? You don't never hardly see them. They too busy in the books. They on the dean's list, under the dean's desk. Oh, allegedly. They gonna be your new senators. They gonna be your Roland Martins. They might, let me show you the difference. Qs end up being preachers. Can we talk? Qs be the preachers, girl. Qs be the preachers. Or the alphas be the preachers too, but they be at the big church. See, that's the difference. The Q is the preacher in the hood. He got a nice church, but it's in the hood. The alpha is the big old Joe. He hang with Joel Elstein. What is his name? Joel Elstein, the one that they hang with the big dogs, the TDs. That's them. The TDs, the take that. That's the alphas. Mm-hmm. They gonna go big or they gonna go home. Okay. They gonna go big or they gonna go home. Joel Osteen, that's his name. Thank you, Flower Child. I don't know why I want to say Epstein. All the Steens give me Epstein. But yeah, girl. The alphas, if they're not going to be mega church, they're not going. Because these people are chosen, okay? Boule Juniors, that's them. Now let's get into it. Let's keep it real. All D9 members are not Boule. They have special chosen people inside the D9 members that are part of the Boule, or at least akin to the Boule. So you got people that's D9, like I know my cousins and family that's D9, and they don't know nothing about no, they have to be Boule, and I know these niggas. I'm like, I know your ass ain't nowhere around no Boule, girl. You ain't even Boule material. I don't even know how you got in D9, let alone, you know what I'm saying? But there's a select few in the D9 that know about that be in the Boules, okay? So it's not all of them. Most of the Qs, most of them niggas they can't even spell Boule. So you know that most of them ain't in it. You know what I'm saying? It be a lot of the alphas, the kappas, you know what I'm saying? People like that, you know. But the AKAs, let's talk about it. The Zetas, they not cute enough to be in the Boule. Just not. They might get one or two, pick one or two out. You know what I'm saying? They say, come on, girl, inclusion, DEI. The Zetas are DEIs. They just put them in there. The city had them. You know, we got to get get about 2 or 3 of them. Hurry up. Just pick them. You know what I'm saying? It don't even matter. Just get 2 or 3 of them so we could shut them up so they won't say, oh, y'all don't have no Zetas in there. Oh, yes, we do. Look, DEI right here. Okay? DEI right here. Look at your cousins. Look. And they say, oh, okay, well, shut up then. Don't say y'all not in here. We got 3 of y'all in here. Shut up. But it's 1 million. I don't care. We got 3. Shut up. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, the Zetas, it's really more the AKAs. It's more them hoes. You know, some Deltas, the high class one though, the classy ones, the real classy ones, the ones who really want to be AKA, but they wasn't cute enough, them. That's the Deltas they put in the Boules. But for the most part, most of the D9 don't even know that they right rubbing shoulders with the Boule peoples. They don't even know. Okay. Yeah, you know, see, Breeze just said it. My sister-in-law is a Zeta, and she didn't know what I was talking about when I brought up the Boule. Now you gotta be careful, Breeze. They very clever. They'll act like Boule. What is that? The only ones when you ask about Boule and they say they don't know what it is, that's the Qs because they can't spell. But the Zetas, they may or may not know. Okay. But at the end of the day, squint your eyes. Okay, be careful. Be careful. Squint your eyes. They very clever. But anyways, yeah, that's my look on the some of the D9 peoples. I don't know. Some of you may agree or may disagree, and that's fine. That's just how it looks to me. But some of them inside the D9 are Boule Juniors, and that's the facts on facts. Okay. Now, Iotas, girl. The Iotas always forgot about, girl. They are. You know what the Iotas are? You know how they got the LGBTQIA plus. The Iotas are the plus. Nobody really knows who it is. You know what I'm saying? That's the Iotas. I forgot. You know, I had to study the chart to even know they existed. Yeah. If the D9 was the LGBTQIA, the Iotas is the plus. There's no need to put a name on it, a face on it, a color, or nothing, girl. It's just they in there. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like they in the thing. Like, well, who are they? What color? I don't know, girl. Just look at the plus. Just look at the plus. That's it. I had to study the charts to see that the Iotas was a thing. So yeah, the Iotas mean if you get rejected from all other peoples and they just need the replacements. The Iotas are the replacements from baddies. Have y'all watched Baddies? Y'all know how Natalie be getting the replacements. You guys, we got the replacements in the back and they're gonna come in, you guys. That's the Iotas. They're the replacements. Mm-hmm. They're the replacements. That's the Iotas. Shout out to the Iotas. Everybody got to have replacements. They don't get to go nowhere. They got to stay in the house. They can't hang with the girls and say, baddie, baddie, shot o'clock. They can't do nothing. All they can do is sit in the bike, okay, and wait. Wait until somebody tap them on the shoulder. If they never get a tap, they ought to stay in the bike, okay? That is the Iotas, okay? The plus and the replacements, okay? The plus and the replacements. The plus and the replacements. Those are the Iotas, okay? If you ever wonder, well, what's the plus in the LGBTQIA plus? Nobody knows and nobody will never know. Where are the replacements? Nobody knows. We don't even remember who they are. Does that make sense? That's the Iotas. Yeah, shout out to the Iotas. Thank you, Medusa, for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Okay, now let's get into why we're here. Let's start with Jordan Chiles, the Olympic girl. Let's start with Jordan Chiles because, girl, what? Because what? So Jordan Chiles is on the Olympic team with that girl whose husband made her look a fool. What's the girl name? The little bitty girl. The one who came out here and cussed us out because we was dragging her husband. Simone Biles. So Jordan, get her up here. Hold on, let's get Jordan up here. They say, Jordan, you know you work too hard for a man to take your medal from you. They say, girlfriend, you know you flip too good for him to take your medal again and give it back. Now I know you've been practicing your sweet little stuff, and I know you thought you lost and Simone Biles look rough. Now I know you was crying all the way to the car, but when they called your doggone name, you was jumping up for joy. Love overboard. Go ahead on, Jordan. So this what happened. Jordan had flipped till she couldn't flip no more. Get Jordan up here. Jordan was flipping down. Do you hear me? Jordan was flipping, trying, backing and flipping and forward and all of that. So, the people had said that Jordan lost to a clear woman, okay? They said, I didn't say it, they said that her points didn't point. So poor Jordan was crying. Jordan cried her little tears out. I said, oh, Lord, she a little half and half. What's she half and half with? She looked like a little 3/4. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I said, she looked like a chocolate milk. Girl, what is she mixed with? I saw her daddy was a Negro. I forgot what the mom looked like. But she, you know what I'm saying? She gave more melanin than most of the half and half. So, Jordan got up here and flipped her heart out, and the people said she ain't making enough points. Well, the U.S. contended, or it said, hey, recount. And so they took the medal from the clear girl and gave it to Jordan. Okay? Jordan got the medal, the bronze. She was happy. Look at her. Hold on. She got her little medal. Whoa, yes, she did. She got a little medal, poor Jordan. Yeah, she a cute girl, you know, beautiful gowns, beautiful leotards. So she got her medal, she got her nails did, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jordan. And everybody was happy. Jordan was going home with her medal, and the people called Jordan back and said, the clear people said that your team contended it 4 seconds too late. Bring the medal back. And Jordan with the crying again. Let's get into it, girl.
Sorry, but I'm just bothered by the Jordan Chiles story, because really the whole point of this is to get it right. And if we can't do that, then what are we doing? Chiles competed in the gymnastics floor routine earlier this week, a terrific routine that had her in contention for the medal stand. But her score was a 13.666, just shy of the score from Romania's Ana Barbosu, who scored a 13.7. So Barbosu was set to win the bronze medal, and Chiles was 5th. But Chiles' coach with Team USA submitted an appeal saying that Chiles' difficulty score should have been a 1/10 of a point higher. The judges reviewed and said yes, Chiles' difficulty should have been set higher, giving her the extra 1/10 of a point, moving her score to 13.766, and awarding Chiles the bronze medal. The emotions of a confusing but exhilarating few moments cascading forth from Chiles as she celebrated a surprise bronze medal. Now they want to take it away again. The Court of Arbitration for Sport ruled that the judging panel shouldn't have awarded Chiles the extra 1/10 of a point because the appeal submitted by U.S. coach Cecile Landy was 4 seconds past the 1-minute window that they had to appeal. So Chiles' score gets reset to 13.666. She drops back to 5th, and the fate of her bronze medal is now in flux. Now, I understand the idea that there has to be a reasonable window to challenge a call. We see this in football. If you don't challenge the call before the offense snaps the ball for the next play, you're out of luck. But there's a quirk here. All the other gymnasts have, until the next gymnast score is shown, usually 3 to 4 minutes to make their appeal. But the last gymnast to compete only gets 1 minute to appeal. So Chiles and her coaches were working within a different set of rules than all her competitors to evaluate the score she was given, notice an error, and appeal that error. The point of reviews like this in any sport is to get it right. These athletes work tirelessly to be at their absolute best, and especially for these Olympians, their opportunity is fleeting. You have to get the scoring correct. They didn't at first, then they corrected their error. Now, because of 4 seconds past an arbitrary deadline that is vastly different than the time frame her opponents had, Jordan Chiles' Olympic medal is in jeopardy. Maybe the judges should just have gotten the score right the first time.
All right. I see a lot of y'all noticing the ritualistic numbers, the 13.666. If you know, you know. This happens all the time in sports. This isn't new. This happens all the time in sports. LeBron James' number is number 6. You know what I mean? Like, we can go all day with this, but listen. So they told the girl get a thing back. But what happened was the U.S. came back and said, no, we weren't 4 seconds too late. We actually called it in time. And the commission over at the Olympics said they did call it in time. They actually was not 4 seconds too late. Now, why is this all important? First of all, I don't want to be the winner if I ain't really the winner. I'm talking about the clear people. But it's not about that. See, all they see is melanated beings, and they say get it away from them. It's given. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all got to understand this when it comes to these sports. You have to understand this when it comes to these sports. All of this is rigged. It's all rigged. All of it. Everything you see is rigged. It's all a bunch of bull. Okay. The clear people don't like losing. Matter of fact, America had the best Olympics they ever had in a long time. So the clear people was just like, how dare these bitches win these games over us? You know what I'm saying? But girl, see, the way things work is the way they work. Look at all this melanin on the stage. You feel me? They couldn't take it. They seen all these, see, you got to understand, to the less melanated, when they seen all of this melanated people's skins on the stage, they couldn't take it. They went to windmilling with their head down. And, that was a lot for them, Now, I didn't watch the ending thing. I don't know how the girl from Brazil beat Simone. She was cool, though. I ain't gonna lie. She was good. Her forehead big. But she was good. You know what I'm saying? She got a big old forehead. I ain't gonna lie. Look at it. But I didn't know how she beat Simone, but apparently she got the gold. Simone got so many girls, it ain't even no big deal no more at this point. Nobody don't even care no more at this point. But they saw this and said that's not a clear person on here. Oh, hell no. Take the bronze from the one who barely got it. That's what happened. And, at the end of the day, it really triggered them people because they couldn't stand having the actual representation of these games, which is the melanated people up on here. You guys like the video, please? Like the video, okay? This was too much for them. This was too much for them. Bad enough Simone big head ass was on there flipping like she can't flip no more. Then you got another melanated girl from Brazil who don't speak no English or Portuguese speaking barbecue pig eating up. You know what I'm saying? They said, oh, hell no. Then you want to get the shrimp fried rice eating melanated girl up here too? Hell no. Strip one of them medals. No, ma'am. We not gonna have chitlins, barbecue pig, and shrimp fried rice up here. No, ma'am. We not doing it. strip one of them medals. And they say, from who? We can't take it from Simone. They say, right. They say, well, we can't take it from the girl who eat the barbecue pig. They say, you right. They say, well, get it from the shrimp fried rice eating one. Get it from her. And that's what happened. But ultimately, it didn't work. They was able to keep the medal for Jordan Chiles. Shout out to Jordan Chiles. She was able to keep her medal. And they still mad over there pouting and trying to do whatever they need to do, you know. But that's where it goes. And you know, at the end of the day, I'm here for it. Jordan, tread light though. Next time you need to dance harder, girl. You need to flip harder. Something is happening where you over there making it by the hair on your chinny chin. Them people on your neck, they on your bike. See, the next time you flip, you better do an extra one in the air because they on your head next 4 years. See, when y'all get to LA, Jordan, when y'all come to LA, they coming on your way. You feel what I'm saying? Please, girl. You better do 3 more flips in the air than the ones you did this time because they on you. Okay. So shout out to Jordan and the melanated girls. Yes, shout out to the melanated girls. Jordan did say this. Hold on. Jordan had something to say. Hold on. This is what Jordan has. No, this is what her mama had said. This is what the mama said. First of all, the mama ain't even black. She not even black. Look what the mama said. The racist, disgusting comments are still happening in 2024. Let me pause, mama. You know, what bothers me about the clear women who have melanated children, you hoes be racist too. And I don't know if this girl mama racist, but y'all be racist too. It just changed y'all mind when y'all churn get the racism on y'all. Y'all remember when Kim Kardashian was talking about she was on the plane and some clear woman was calling her children N-words, little nigglets? Remember she was on there talking about my children, my children. They don't deserve this. Y'all be calling them that too. Stop it. Not your churn. Y'all used to call other people churn that. But now it's your child turn. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that that's what this is, but it just be bothering me when the clear women be on him. Well, I just think it's just disgusting. No, you don't, bitch. Because when you get mad at their daddy when he leave you, your daddy's a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, but let's move on. The racist, disgusting comments are happening in 2024. I'm tired of people who saying it no longer exists. My daughter is a highly decorated Olympian with the biggest heart and a level of sportsmanship, that is unmatched. And she's being called disgusting things. Ma'am, log out of Twitter. You know, Twitter is full of the descendants of the KKK. And, you know, them was the real racists. The ones on Twitter, they keyboard racist. They don't really count. If you just log out of Twitter, ma'am, I promise you won't see all of that. Just tell Jordan, log out Twitter, tell her, you know, they don't really stay on the subject too long. Tell her, give them about 2 weeks. 2 weeks, come on back in. They'll be done forgot about Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Tell her just be quiet and tread light. Because soon as she say something, they gonna rile back up again. But yeah, just log out about 2 weeks. They real simple, Simon. So log out 2 weeks and they'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Jordan, go run with your medal, girl. Go bury it in the ground because they're going to come for you, girl. Go bury it underground. And when they come look for it, tell them somebody stole it. That's the only way. Put it in a time capsule and send that bitch cross sea. Because if they come find you, girl, they come and get that medal, Jordan. Jordan, tell your mama to shut up before they come get that medal. Talking about racism, girl. You barely got away with it, girl. Come on now, hurry up. Okay? Now, let's move on. I've had enough of Jordan. Jordan, run with the medal, girl. Send it by me. Put it in the mailbox. Send it by me. I'll put it up. Okay? Let's move on. The skirts are on, you guys. The skirts are back. The skirts are back. They are bike. They got new uniforms. And they are ready for the world, Craig. Not the city, bitch. Not the country hole. The world, Craig. The skirts are back. Now, before I unveil the new uniforms, you guys, first of all, let me say shout out to the skirts. You know, at one point, it was hard to differentiate them from the shirts. I've always said every time I see them, I want to call 911. Most of the time I do. I do want to call 911. Actually, every time I see them moving forward, I will continue to call 911 because most of them have felony warrants and shouldn't be around other felons. A lot of them are on house arrest. They get release papers to go do their parades. But all you got to do is really call the police when they get to hollering on the corner and calling women sluts and whores. Just hold your phone out toward them when 911 already pressed, and hold your hand right by the send button. If you hold your hand by the send button, I promise you they'll scatter like roaches. It's like Raid. Y'all remember the commercial Raid? Y'all remember that? And then the roaches go to scattering, scoot, and they go in the bomb go off, boom, and then the roaches go to scattering. Yeah, all you do is put 911 on your phone, hold it toward the crowd when they go to hollering, you sluts, you whores, you Jezebel. When the new kingdom come, I'm gonna blah 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 blah. Put the 911 on the phone. Hold your finger right there by the button that says send. Just don't press it yet, though. Don't press it yet. You will press it, but just not yet. Hold your finger right there by the send button. Okay? I'm telling you, this is how you do it. Hold your finger by the send button and say, nigga, say one more thing. Say one more thing. Call me one more slut, nigga. And you niggas will be playing basketball at Pelican Bay. That's all you gotta say. Them niggas gonna shut up. You see what I'm saying? They scared of the police. They got felony warrants. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, they got new uniforms, y'all. It's not about that. They got new uniforms. Shout out to the skirts. They say they tired of being confused with the skirts, with the shirts. And they got new uniforms. And they done stuck in somebody's bedroom and stolen people horns. Let's get into it, girl. Hold on. Wait, before we get into it, let me set it up. This day parade. Let me say this. They are scary. All they're gonna do is march and holler how they what they call themselves, the Lion of Judah and all of that stuff. And I hate them. So let's get into it. Here's the new uniforms. And whoever horns they stole, I need to find a location so I can call and report them and see if they got a Crime Stoppers award. So you guys, let's check them out.
This is good. Number 10, 9. More, something. Number 10, 9. More, something.
On my mama, I wish I would have been driving up the street. I don't know where this location is, bitch. But if I would have been riding up the other side of the street and seen them niggas signs lined up, looking like St. Old, bitch. They got a color guard and they got the horn section, bitch. I would have dialed 911 so fast and put my voice like a white woman and swore one of them niggas in a purple skirt ride me, bitch. The whole parade would have been over. On my soul. If I don't know where they at, but if I could have been riding on the other side of that street, bitch, I would have pulled that phone. I got 2 phones now. I'd have called off 2 phones. I would have called 911 on each one of my phones, back to bite. Do you hear me? And on one phone, I'd have said, one of them robbed me. Oh my God, please send help. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh my God. And then on the other one, I would have called and said, oh my God, they're trying to rob my husband. Please, someone come me. Oh my God, they're going to shoot him. They're going to shoot him. Oh my God. Then I would have hung up. Police would have been everywhere. SWAT team, FBI, they'd have called the National Guard. I would have broke all that shit up. All of it would have been broke up. All would have been broke up. Get them up out of here. They can't run. Most of them old and they all wearing dresses. All of them would have been broke up. I would have told them bring extra handcuffs. Get them all up out of here. All of them, get them out of here. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. All 5,900 of these niggas, I need y'all to bring the paddy wagon down here. Don't come with your cars. Oh, no. Bring the jump out boys and the paddy wagons. We need all, matter of fact, bring the buses. You know the ones they transport the prison people back and forth. Bring the buses. Get about 5-6 buses out here. I need all of these niggas locked up expeditiously, no TI. I need them all out of here. Mm-hmm. That's why I say God knows. He want, hey, they marched that day. They better not march where I'm at. Whoo, girl, listen to me. Listen to me. Now, for those who may not be familiar, these are the skirts. They are akin to the shirts. The shirts are the cues. The skirts are the Bible thumping cues. So these are the skirts. They are notorious for being on the corner, cussing your ass out, telling black women they the reason that we all going to hell. Telling black women that they ain't nothing in the new kingdom. They're going to be R-wording us at 12 and 11 and 9. And all of them don't say this. Some of them do. All of them don't. But they all think that they're going to rule the earth. And it would never be a day I would jump off the bridge myself if a bunch of felons rule over me. Okay? Let me say that part again. I will jump off the bridge myself before I let this line of felons rule over me. They can't even rule over themselves. Most of them live with women. Most of them still over there on their mammoth couch, or in their baby mama bed. They can't even take care of themselves for the most part. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, here are the skirts. They got new uniforms. They probably stole them too. I don't know where they get them. Look, is that a white boy? Hold on. I forgot. Some of them slow. They let white people in. All they say is, who's your... They just say, oh, you a Lion of Judah or something like that. I thought I saw a white boy. I thought I saw a putty cat. Pause. Is this a white boy right here? Y'all see him? Is that a white boy? It wouldn't surprise me.
No. One, two,
Oh, yeah, that's a white boy. That's a white boy right there. Don't he stick out like a sore thumb? No, that's a white boy. That's a white boy. It look very clear to me. Look. Can I zoom? Oh, yeah, that's a white boy. Would it let me zoom? Playback video quality. No. Let me zoom in, girl. That's a white boy. See, this is the hypocrisy of it all. Let me see, maybe if I try on my computer. I'm trying to see something. That's definitely a white boy. I know a clear man when I see one. He kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. A Latina girl, that's a white Latina girl. Nevertheless, makes sense because they all slow. They got their new uniform. That shit sounds good.
10, 9. 1, 2,
Girl, who choir robes they stole, girl? This look like the top that go on top the choir robes. You know how on the choir robes, y'all remember the choir robes? You put the choir robe on the bottom, and then when they do their mass, the mass choir thing, they put the garment that go over the top. Look. All them felons.
This is good. Boom. 10, 9. 1, 2,
Nigga say looking like the Mississippi Mass Choir. Girl, something about the name Jesus. Shout out to the skirts, man. Shout out to the skirts. Y'all like the video. The skirts got new uniforms. They wanted y'all to see them. and they stole somebody's horns. If you ever see them in your neighborhood, please dial 911 and fake a crime. Let's move on. I don't have time for the skirts because we got to get to the shirts. They big cousins. We got to get to their big cousins, the shirts. Rickey Smiley. You know, Rickey Smiley has always been a biatch to me. Any man who put on dresses and act like women are bitches. I don't care if it's Martin Lawrence, even though I thought it was funny back in the day. I don't care who it is. Eddie Murphy. They're all a bunch of bitches. You lose your man card to me. Okay? So, with that being said, hold on. You sound like clear people, Voodoo. Well, when it comes to the Israelites, I'll be that. I don't care. Yeah, if I sound like I'm good, that means when I call the police, it'll work better. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now I know when I call the police, it's gonna work good because you just said I sound like them. Thank you so much. 12 brothers. Is you one of the Hebrew? Is you one of the skirts? Let's move on. Now, where was I going? Oh, the shirts, girl. So Rickey Smiley. Let's get a picture of Rickey. Let's get Rickey on here. Let's get Rickey Smiley on here. Rickey Raccoon. You know, Rickey Raccoon, he has had a history. You know what? Before we get to Rickey Raccoon, let's get to the other raccoon. Girl, why this white lady swimming with this dolphin and the dolphin trying to stick her in a cootie cat? Girl, bitch, you better get out there with that mother. Girl, let me stop. I don't need to be looking at this. Look. Let's get to the other coon, Darryl Lynn. Let's get Darryl Lynn up here. So Darryl Lynn, Hughley, been selling Negroes out since my brother Bernie died. Shout out to Bernie. Y'all know I never trusted none of these Negroes since Bernie died. Him and what's the boy name? The big lip one, Steve Harvey. They've been selling us out since then. Okay. So DL at first used to be hating Scammer, called her everything but the child of God, dragged her record. But now he has a change of heart because the powers that be done tapped him on the shoulder and said, go lay down and say what the hell we told you to say, follow the script, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So here we are. Let's get into DL and his apologies and now his bussy popping and gawking for Kamala Scammer.
In return of the Mac, so Kamala Harris is sailing despite everybody's worries and fears and doubts. Oh, she's not. We don't know, and what's going to happen? She will be the Democratic nominee for president.
First of all, did y'all realize we never picked Kamala? She was kind of like given to us. Y'all ever caught on to that? Ain't nobody picked Kamala. Kamala, it was just like, oh yeah, she the person, and we was just like, oh okay. Like we didn't vote. None of that. It was just like that's who it was. And I also believe they be fudging this stuff, talking about she got all this support. I don't believe that she has all the support that they saying. I think that they just saying that so when she steal the election like Biden did the last time, people could be like, oh, they know they did have the support. Da 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 da. I'm just saying. Playgirl. Hold on, let me go back out.
That was Mark Morrison, return of the Mac. So Kamala Harris is sailing despite everybody's worries and fears and doubts. Oh, she's not. We don't know, and what's going to happen? She will be the Democratic nominee for president. She's already secured enough delegates to be the nominee, and she has done that before. She even has a vice president that she's chosen yet. I have said before, I used to repeat some of the same things ad nauseum that people are right now. Oh, but she blocked up a lot of black men. I lived in this state my whole life. I had an occasion to talk to her on several occasions. I accused her on this radio station, on this network, on the same things that people are doing right now. And once I did my research and research isn't finding answers that edify the perspective you have. Research means generally that you want to disprove the thing you believe. That's what researchers try to disprove what they already believe to be true. And it's not trying to edify your perspective and find things. Kamala Harris did not, in fact, lock up the thousands of people that I said she did. I told that lie, and I have apologized to her. Not only have I apologized, I've said to her, not only am I going to keep apologizing because I think it did that much damage, I am going to do what I can do to make sure you become the 47th. At this time, I said to her when I apologized, I'm going to make sure you get elected. I didn't say re-elected. I said elected. And now here it is, that opportunity. To me, that is divine. That is something that's supposed to have happened. If you are the people right now who are misquoting her record, we are not the same. If you believe that her locking people up from weed is worse than a man who says he wants to give dope dealers the death penalty, we are not the same. If you want me to remember her past but not Trump's past, we're not the same. If you want to remind me of her record but don't want to talk about Project 2025, have you ever noticed the same black people that want to tell you she sold all these weed and locked all these people up tell you they don't believe that 2025 is Trump's plan for a second term? There is a reason for that. If you're telling me you're not going to vote for her because she has a white husband, then we're not the same. But if you're going to say she has a white husband, you better have a black wife when you say it. Don't tell me that somebody's Latin or Asian. I think that shouldn't be the predicate anyway. But if you are accusing her marital choices, you better make sure yours are in line with the accusations you make. We are not the same if these are, well, she ain't black enough. I tell you what, she's a black woman. She went to Oakland. She's from Oakland. She went to an HBCU. She's an AKA. She had a boyfriend named Willie. And she got a name, first name that's hard for everybody to pronounce. It sounds different than it's spelled. That's black enough for me. But what I do know for sure is that she can win if we decide it is so. And if that is not your goal, we are not the same. Your we and my we are not the same. But she, everything else. I don't care about none of that. I ain't got time to tarry. What I am trying to do is to make sure that I make good on something. I wronged this woman. I lied on her and hurt her reputation. And if you're telling me where was she at for 4 years, you idiot. She's the vice president of the United States of America. And the vice presidency is a ceremonial position. It's a ceremonial position. And your job as vice president is to do what the president says. You think that ain't true? Get a promotion at your job and start talking bad about your boss. See how that works out. You advise anything. And you think you would tell the president what to do? It was a ceremonial position. She did what she was supposed to. Being mad at a vice president would be like being mad at the backup quarterback because the quarterback threw an interception. And you know that to be true. You are saying all these things because whatever you have on your mind, whatever your mindset is, it is not the same as mine. I don't begrudge you for how you feel, but I ain't got time to play with you. My goal is to make right something I did wrong. It is to make sure I keep my word. And I am going to do all I can to make sure that she becomes a black woman, Asian woman, AIP. I know that she's going to be, I'll tell you what, she's black enough to be called a DEI hire by inferior white men. She's black enough for them to challenge her intellect. She's black enough for them to call her promiscuous and say she slept her way to the top. So if you think that those things matter to you, we are not the same. I'm not going to be what it is you are. And I'm not going to have time to argue with you back and forth on the internet. Because unlike you, I believe I am my sister's keeper. That's a little note from a GED section. Got the report, judge report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.
Oh, Daryl.
That was Mark Morrison, Return of the Mac. So,
oh, Daryl Lynn. Let me say this, Daryl Lynn. First and foremost, DEI means hire everybody but a nigga. Let's start there first. Don't let nobody tell you this DEI has anything. DEI have just as much to do with black people as people of color as minorities. DEI, it means hire anybody but a nigga. You get it? Meaning even a clear woman. DEI has just as much inclusion as all these other rainbow coalition colors in terms that they have. So don't, she's black enough for them to talk about her history. They did Sarah Palin the same way. Were you guys around? Do y'all recall when Sarah Palin ran, they dragged this lady? They dragged her daughter because her daughter was a teen mom. Do y'all remember that? I was there. They dragged Sarah Palin, when that heifer said she read the newspaper and they asked her what newspaper she read, and that hoe was looking out to girl, y'all remember when they asked her what they asked her, and she said, I can see Australia from my backyard. Girl, they dragged Sarah Palin so bad her daughter was embarrassed and bad, girl. The poor daughter had to go in hiding because they dragged. It was Russia. Yeah, she said she see Russia from the backyard, girl. Girl, listen, they dragged Sarah Palin and everybody just let her get dragged. They dragged Hillary Clinton. They dragged Hillary Clinton. They called her every type of felon and M-murder and R-worder. Her and her husband was on the flight list with Epstein and Weinstein and all of the Steens. They dragged her. That's how that goes, okay? That's how it goes. You get dragged when you come into the realm of politics. Why she can't get dragged? And we haven't even dragged. They haven't even dragged Kamala how they dragged Sarah Palin and Hillary Clinton yet. Let's talk about it. They haven't dragged her as much as they should be dragging her. Because the way they drag Sarah Palin, the way they drag Hillary Clinton, we haven't even scratched the surface yet. Only thing we talking about is Willie Brown and how she slept with that lady husband to get to the top. That's all we said yet so far. We haven't gotten into the meat and potatoes of the dragon yet. I'm sorry. We actually going easy on her because there's so much more to be said. So she don't get no pass because she be playing black. And then Darylene, first of all, we're not listening to you. The last time we listened to you, you told everybody to go get the wax. Remember Darylene told everybody to go get the wax and that nigga passed out on stage? Remember, girl, we thought he was dead. Bitch, you know, when that nigga passed out, y'all remember on Why Did I Get Married? When Sheila hit her husband over the head with that wine bottle, when that girl came, when he came out and said that the girl was sleeping with Sheila's husband, and he said, look, you can have the places over in the hood. I'm gonna put burglar bars up. Y'all remember? And then he snapped his finger and was like, are you listening? Are you listening? And Sheila grabbed that wine bottle and popped that nigga over the head. Mike. Yeah. Thank you. We call BS. Look, Sheila popped Mike over the top of the head with that damn bottle, and that nigga fell to the floor. And Tyler Perry toilet paper said, I'm gonna go get my kid. And what Angela said, oh, I hope he's dead. That's how I felt when Darylene passed out on stage. That was me. I was Sheila. Oh, I hope he's dead. This nigga had been going on tour telling all us to go get waxed. Wax. Black people, you need to go get waxed. Black people. And that nigga set up on that stage. Do you hear me? Don't make me go find it. That nigga set up on that stage trying to tell a joke. That nigga with the slurring them words. And that nigga with the going over. Let me go find it, girl. When that nigga fell, I was Angela. Oh, I hope he's dead. Is that bad? I don't care. That's how I felt. I'm going to find it, girl. Hold on. Darylene. I'm going to find it. Pass out. There you go. Hold on. I think I found it. Girl, when that nigga, I was over there saying, oh, I hope he's dead. Shout out to Sheila, girl. Shout out to Sheila. Girl, when I tell you, Sheila, when Sheila hit that mic over, hit that bottle over that nigga head, and that nigga went to the ground, girl, I was Angela. Oh, I hope he's dead. Because I was sitting there screaming at the TV. Listen. I was sitting there screaming at the TV saying to myself, Y'all, why is this man telling everybody to go get this? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Sonya, we were singing day after day. Seems like I'm up against the ground. Girl, I was over there planning the repass. Let me see. Twitter might have it. You know, TikTok be acting a little funny. Let me go see if Twitter got it. Hold on. It seems since I was born, I wake up every blessed. Here you go. Morning. We're going to sing it when he pass out. Hold on. I need y'all to see it. Let me make sure y'all can see it. Hold on. Now, this is after the nigga was on here talking about, y'all go get it. Go get it. Go get it.
I got you.
Hold on. Back him up.
Thanksgivings, they call it, they were immigrants.
Day after day, seems like I'm up against the crowd. They just keep walking on the sun. It seems since I was born, I wake up every blessed morning, down on my luck and up against the wind.
Everybody just stay calm. We got
down on my luck and up against the wind. It seems since I was born, I wake up every blessed morning, down on my luck and up against the wind. Us alive and feel like oh, I hope he's dead. Girl, listen to me and listen to me good. Do you hear me? When that nigga hit the floor and I'm sitting over here saying, now why is he on here telling everybody to go get this stuff? They don't know what's going on with this stuff. And bop. And that nigga hit the floor, that was me. And I said that part. And I did. I don't care. Because he was telling us bad information now. He was giving us bad information. Okay? So with that being said, Darylyn, last time we listened to you, that's where we were. Darylyn's other point was she's an AKA. Well, she went to an HBCU. Well, did the girl disappear? Hold on, girl. Where my white AKA, my white Delta at? I just had her up here. If that was the case, so is this woman. Should we be over here voting for her if she was running because she was a black woman and she went to a HBCU? I'll wait. She a Delta. She went to the HBCU people. I'm asking. This is a real question. Here is a woman who went to an HBCU and she's a Delta. So that means she black. According to what the people saying, she black. She black. She's black. We should be voting for her too. We should be voting for Sarah, Amy, whatever her name is. So ain't nobody gonna convince me just because this heifer is a black so-called AKA and she went to Howard or Heifer. I don't care where she went. I don't care. I don't care. That does not make her black. Just because she has melanin and she pledged, that don't make her black. If that was the case, Amy right here is black too. Hey, Amy girl. Amy black. What we talking about? I don't know if y'all noticed, not only do clear people go to HBCUs, do you know they get scholarships for being minorities? Ooh. Ready? Are you ready? What's going on? What's going on? Ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? What's going on? Yes, the clear people, not only do they go to the HBCUs, girl, they get the scholarships and the free money because they minorities, girl. So when you see them in the bands and at the Delta people and all of that, you say, oh my God, they just want to get the culture. No, bitch, they want the discount. However do you want me? However do you need me? However do you want me? However do you need me? However, I seen a day when white people join. I seen a time when they pledge on the run. Woo, ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-da-da-do-do-do-do. However do you want me? However, yes. So with that line, Becky should run and we should vote for her too. Because Becky went to the HBCU and you see her got her Delta thing up. She hollering ski weed. No, what the Delta say? They don't say the ski weed. That'd be the AKAs. They be saying something else. But whatever they be saying, she over there clapping. Y'all know how them hoes be doing. They be wanting to fight because you know they got it in them. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, we should vote for Becky right here. She went to the HBCU and got the experience. What we talking about? Okay. So I don't give a damn about what no goddamn black HBCU or no line or no Delta Sigma Theta Rho Sorta da do. I don't care. Matter of fact, to be completely honest, like DL Hughley, who's also an honorary member because the nigga couldn't get out of high school. Just like them, they are all gatekeepers and showrunners who basically tell the masses of Negroes what to do. These are the gags and the facts, ma'am, sir, Darylyn. We don't follow you niggas. We don't follow you niggas. See, at one point, our mamas and our grandmothers thought y'all were the smartest of us all. My generation and the generations under us are the first generations to come up and say and realize. I say Gen X because I guess I'm a millennial. At one point, I thought I was Gen X. I don't know, maybe the times moved. But Gen X on down is the first people to realize you niggas dumb as a box of rocks. Y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of gatekeeping ass niggas trying to tell people what to do and how to roll. And we're not buying it anymore. We don't care about your degrees. We realize a lot of you niggas is walking dummies with paperwork. Okay? That's what we're realizing. A lot of you Negroes is walking dummies with paperwork. That's it. With certificates. A certificate for being a walking dummy. Okay? So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear nothing about what you're saying. And speaking of not want to hear it, Rickey Smiley. Ricky Raccoon. Ricky Raccoon. How the song used to go on, Barney? Ricky Raccoon. He on here crying again. You know, that's his counterpart. All of them niggas suck the peens of what's the boy name? Steve Harvey and all of them. Girl. All I know is this. These boys then came on here, got the crying and acting a nigga. You know how they do. They crying or whatever the case may be. And they really is mad because the Negroes ain't falling in line like they used to. You know what I'm saying? See, back in the days, we used to just say, oh, they the smartest of us all. We have to listen to them. They know exactly what they're talking about. Not today, Satan. Thank you, Yolanda, for sending me this. Let's get into Ricky. Ricky on here crying, saying we should vote just because. And we not doing that no more, Ricky, you little biatch. We're not doing it, okay? Now, Let me let the ad play and let's get into Rickey. I ain't gonna play the audio and the video because I don't want them to strike me down.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
That led his team to a national,
Walls by another name, Vice Philadelphia. Kamala Harris praised Walls going down his list of titles from coach to congressman and even military veteran. She ended his introduction, Rickey, saying, and in 91 days, the nation will know Coach Walls by another name, Vice President of the United States. Are you excited about Tim Walls? I already know the answer to that question.
Always.
What excites you the most about him?
Just that he's just a regular, like he reminds you of your high school principal. He reminds you of your high school football coach, and he was a football coach that led his team to a national, not national, but to a state championship. And he is just awesome. He's for the people. He stand up for women's rights, and he's a popular governor in the great state of Minnesota, which Trump won in 2016. That state was picked off by Joe Biden, and I think we'll definitely get his state and the state of Pennsylvania as well. Either one of those governors would have been a great choice for Kamala Harris. I'm just sick of the black people on the internet talking about I'm not with her. Okay, so if you're not with her, that means you with Trump. Y'all need to block every last one of their asses on Facebook.
Shut up, Rickey. Shut your ugly ass up. When is you coming out of the closet? Now, they say you out there with them niggas. I didn't say it. That's what they said, okay? You shut the hell up. Don't tell us what the hell we need to be doing, you funny looking nigga. You got them churn. You probably just eat it off of some women just so you can tell the people you ain't gay. Shut up. Talking about what black people need to be doing. And just because you ain't for her, that mean you for Trump. No, nigga. They got other people on the ballot. Some people voting for the couch like myself. We don't all just listen. People saying something negative about one candidate does not automatically mean that they're for the other candidate. To be completely honest, recently, I've been listening to the boy Robert Kennedy, whatever is one of the Kennedy boys. He'll be out of here before they get him in here. You know, they got all the other people out there. But he sound like he more better than both of these fools. But the majority ain't gonna vote for him, so it is what it is. But just saying that we against one person don't necessarily mean we against everybody. Rickey, you funny looking ass little boy. He get on my nerves. The way his head shaped, his veneers, and his beard get on my nerves. He is Bernice Jenkins. Rickey is the beard. The Bernice is who he really is. He get on my goddamn nerves.
Facebook and on Instagram and social media and stop. Like that's just garbage.
And don't tell nobody to block nobody. We should be blocking you. That's why what's his name had your ass on here crying. No man, I'm gonna go get it too. That's why Cat had your ass on here crying, old bitch ass little boy.
Y'all need to block every last one of their asses on Facebook and on Instagram and social media and stop. Like that's just garbage.
Yeah,
it's just garbage.
Can
everybody
we be
got
united
to find,
on anything?
Can't agree on a damn bucket of chicken. One person want a hot dog.
I always
complain.
complain.
Black folks get on my damn nerves, man. Why everybody making all these celebrities making all these videos going off on Kamala Harris and stuff, and then the black men, Kamala Harris didn't prosecute you and treated you bad in court. I got treated bad in court too, but I'm with her because a vote for her. If you sit at home and you don't support her, you are definitely supporting Donald Trump. You can vote for who you want to, but don't be trying to encourage other people and sit up there and put bad stuff. Where's that same energy for Donald Trump?
Yeah. Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm just like, don't vote for him. It is what it is.
Y'all not even out here doing real research to look at her record. If you do the research or whatever, stop believing everything you read and do real research, you can see what a record is. You can see what she have done. I think you can Google what have Kamala Harris done for the black community or things that black people benefit from a lot. We need to stand with her. Yes. We need to stand with her. She's great. She will make a great president. And what a blessing to be living in a time where a black woman can become president of the United States of America. In our time, we get a black man and a black woman become president. That's unheard of.
Come on, man.
Stop it.
Messy. Be on the right side of history. Be on the right side of history.
It's just the Amber Rose and everybody got all these videos and stuff and talking about Kamala Harris talking out of both sides of her. How would you say something so disrespectful? Even if you felt that way, I wouldn't dare make a video or say nothing like that to the vice president of the United States of America that's trying to stand up and that's going to possibly pick 2 United States Supreme Court justices or whatever to try to keep the laws in place that Thurgood Marshall and all of the people that have paved the way and try to redo and get back into some of this settled law, women's rights.
Let me say this too. Thurgood Marshall was a goddamn sellout too. Thurgood Marshall was one of the founders of the NAACP. He was a Boule member and a goddamn sellout. See, most of y'all don't know this because y'all don't come down to Educational Friday. All these people that they revere, that they have us revering in our past, they were so great, they were sellouts. Don't name no Thurgood Marshall and tell me nothing about no Thurgood Marshall. Thurgood Marshall was a Boule biracial sellout. That's what he was. He was not who you thought he was. So I don't give a damn about him naming no goddamn Thurgood Marshall. I don't give a damn. And Rickey head, look how Rickey head shaped. Ain't no woman gonna want him. Look at him. Look at him. We don't care about that ugly ass shit or your head. You can name all of the people you want in the past. I don't care. Give a damn about no goddamn Thurgood Marshall. Goddamn Quadroon. I don't give a damn about him.
Rights to choose your voting rights and Brown versus the Board of Education. Should do your homework. Black
hold
people.
up. Let me just.
What does Brown versus the Board of Education have to do with Scammer? She wasn't even in America. She wasn't even in America. The bitch grew up in Canada.
Thurgood Marshall and all of the people that have paved the way and try to redo and get back into some of this settled law, women's rights to choose your voting rights and Brown versus the Board of Education. Should do your homework. Black
hold
people.
up. Let me just tell you something right here that could be very historic.
These are all paid advertisers. I told y'all we're gonna watch it in real time. I called it. Celebrities are getting paid to do what they are really here to do, not to entertain you. That's just filibuster shit. Celebrities are being paid to tell you what to do. They are the so-called shepherd to us sheep in the black community. That's what they are. Them and their constituents. I don't know who this yellow heifer is here. She must be the girl on the show. I don't know. They are paid a nice coin to get you to go whatever way the powers that be want you to go. That's what they are. You thinking these people are singers, rappers, actors. No. This the real job right here. This the real job right here. All that other stuff they do between the 4 years, sniggly giggly. No. This is the real job right here. And as you can see, these bootlicking ass niggas coming out from everywhere, every corner and crevice of the earth. DL was dragging Scammer. And now he on here telling us we need to vote because she black. This is what now you're seeing in real time. I told y'all.
Historic, and Kay pointed this out to me. If Kamala Harris is elected, she would be sworn in.
She could be sworn
on
in
MLK Day.
I don't give
by the first black Supreme
and
Court,
possibly by Ketanji Brown Jackson.
I don't give a fuck about this Whoopi Goldberg gums looking ass bitch. I don't care about no Ketanji Brown. I don't care about Ketanji Brown. I don't care about all the other people. It's Mike. Don't bring him up. Don't get me triggered. I don't care about her getting sworn in by this heifer who couldn't define what a woman is. Do you think I care? She couldn't even tell us what a woman was. I don't care about her getting sworn in by this heifer. She might not even be Acorn. I don't like the way her gums look. I don't care. Until these people could get on here and tell me what a woman is, I don't care. Getting sworn in on MLK Day by Ketanji Brown. Girl, I don't know. I don't know nobody like Ketanji Brown with the gums like that. So I don't care. I don't personally know nobody with Ketanji gums. So no, I don't care. She a Haitian? Girl, don't get me to Googling. She ain't Acorn. Hold on. Don't tell me no shit like that, girl. Don't tell me nothing like that. Hold on. I don't even know how you spell her name. How you spell her name? Ketanji. Okay, we found it. Brown. Ethnicity. Now they say African American on here. Hold on. Because you know, Google is up there putting everybody that's black in any of these positions that Google automatically making them African American. I hope y'all know that. Google is starting to up. They caught on to the fact that we're realizing who ain't Acorn. And what they're doing is now they are putting everybody, they're either putting Black American or African American or American. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. They are updating Google to show that everybody that's black in any of these positions, they're going to either say they're American, African American, or Black American. They lying. I'm going to look for it. I'm going to let it play out, though. They lying because they putting everybody down there.
Not give you chills.
Come on, stop it.
Does that not
no
send,
Maria,
your whole body vibrate?
Maria,
oh my
I can
gosh.
go deep into that. You got a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated reading in a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated into the damn White House.
I don't give a mother pluck about them capital letters. I don't care. Oh, so this is what what's his name is trying to say. Oh, we have a member of Delta Sigma Theta. I just showed you a clear woman of Delta Sigma Theta. I don't give a. Most of us ain't in no Delta Sigma Theta or no AKA. I don't care. That does nothing for us but you Boule gatekeepers. That's for y'all. That don't do nothing for us. I don't care. No, I don't care. That's y'all stuff. That ain't ours. And Black Americans that's not into all of that stuff, stop letting these black Greek niggas tell y'all what to do. That ain't us. That's them. That's all them. And guess what? Call it how it is. We all got family and friends in the Greek organization. This is no shade. The Greek organization don't do a goddamn thing for niggas. So I don't care. I don't care. They don't care. So I don't care. Let the Greek people do the Greek thing. I ain't no shade to you, but y'all don't do nothing for niggas. I don't care. Let them people go gatekeep they stuff amongst they people. When y'all go try to get them jobs at them corporations, if you ain't one of them Greek people, guess what? Your ass ain't getting hired. When them people got all of this stuff going on down there, if you ain't one of them Greek people, guess what? Your ass ain't getting in. Let them Greek people go do their Greek thing, girl. They don't have nothing to do with the masses of average Black American people who's suffering, trying to figure out day-to-day shit. Let them Greek people go be Greek, girl. They say they're taking over the medical industry, the law industry, and all of that. Girl, go over there with that Greek ass shit. We don't care. That don't do nothing for us. It don't serve us. It was all feel good bullshit from the beginning. Oh, my nephew is a Delta. No. Oh, my nephew is a Q. Oh, my brother is a Sigma. We don't give a damn. It was all feel good bullshit from the beginning. It don't eat. What they eat don't make us shit. Moving forward, Black America, this is no shade. We don't hate our Greek brothers and sisters because that's our family. But we don't care. We don't care. That is a group that you and I have no entry into. That is a group that is separated from you and I. We don't care. We don't care. If y'all want us to come down to y'all probate and see y'all walk the burn stand, fine. We'll be in the audience. All right, cousin. Good job, cousin. Ski-wee. We'll do that. But other than that, that's where it's going to stop and start. Okay? We not doing that craziness with y'all. We not doing this with y'all. Y'all not gonna tell everyday people like us what to do because you got 3 capital letters across your chest. No, ma'am. Gone are the days. Gone are the days. Gone are the days. I don't give a damn about no AKA, no Delta, no Sigma, no Gamma, no Ski Week. I don't give a damn about none of them. And this is no shade, but it is what it is. I don't care. Shoot. Tired of this. She's going to be sworn in by Delta and on a Martin Luther King. I don't give a damn about no Mike. Shit, he part of the reason we in the mess we in.
Does that not give you chills?
Come on, stop it.
Does that not send
Maria?
Just make your whole body vibrate.
Maria,
oh my
I can
gosh.
go deep into that. You got a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated reading in a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated into the damn White House. What's wrong with y'all?
Come on, man.
MLK holiday.
But y'all mad because she ain't talking about reparations.
Who was a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated?
Come on now.
Come on now.
If anything, I want to show y'all this visual. Because if anything, this should tell you a lot of everything you need to know. If you are lumping Kamala Harris in with Ketanji Brown, in with Mike, Martin Luther King, that tells us everything we need to know about these three people. Look, watch. He's gonna lump them, not me. He's gonna lump them. Look.
Your whole body vibrate.
Maria,
oh my
I can
gosh.
go deep into that. You got a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority.
That's Ketanji.
Incorporated reading in a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated.
That's Kamala.
Incorporated into the damn White House. What's wrong with y'all?
Come on, man.
MLK holiday.
But y'all mad because she ain't talking about reparations.
Who was a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated?
Why in the mother pluck does that do anything for us? Y'all like the video. As the average black person living in America, why, first of all, are you lumping these two mother effers in with Martin Luther King? Are you telling me that Martin Luther King either down on their level? Because you can't be telling me they up on his. So you lumping all three of these people together, and this is the reason we supposed to join. Last time I checked, I ain't crossed no sands for no AKA, no Delta, or no A5E. So I don't give a mother pluck about them being part of no capital letters. I don't care.
Come on
now.
Ugly ass.
Oh my God,
Game
that just
changer.
gave me chills.
It ain't give me nothing.
chills.
Game changer, dog.
Game.
Man,
Talk about game.
y'all better come
Go
get
to
me off
sports,
this
'cause
radio
you better
today.
come get him.
Hey, you keep going. You want to keep
Today.
going, dog? You want to keep
Today.
going? Oh, they ain't gonna be mad at you today, Rick. Hey,
I don't care. Stop me.
Go, dog. Go. Go.
I don't care about who get mad. I know I'm right.
No, you're
I
not.
know I'm right.
No, you're not.
Y'all need to stop. Do y'all realize Medgar Evers died for voting rights? All these.
This is the most idiotic shit. Black Americans, stop going around telling people our ancestors died for us to vote. They did not. Now you're going to bring up Medgar Evers. A brother who really was on the front lines trying to figure out this stuff. He was a part of the NAACP. I hadn't did my research on him, but he lost his life, and then his brother ended up sailing all upwards in the NAACP. That's a whole story for a whole nother day. But them people did not die for us to vote. They died for us to become first-class citizens. They thought one of the ways of becoming a first-class citizen was through the vote. They did not die. If they thought we could be first-class citizens without voting, they would not have been promoting to vote. We have to stop repeating that bull. I've proven this to you over and over and over and over and over and over again. Them people only you thought about the vote because they thought that was one of the ways to be counted as a first-class citizen. If they didn't think the vote would have been one of the ways to become a first-class citizen, you would never see any sign that say vote, any sign that say none of that. They didn't die just for you to go cast a stupid ballot for people you don't need that ain't gonna do nothing for you. That's stupid. They didn't die for that. They died because they wanted us to be first-class citizens. That's what this is all about. That's it. That's all. And it wasn't just through the vote. It was through many other things. But the vote was one of the ones that they thought would be the main catalyst to get them through the door as first-class citizens. Stop going around telling everybody our people died so we could vote. No, they did not. They wanted us to become first-class citizens. Say it with me, family. First-class citizens. Not no goddamn vote. First-class citizens. And today, we still are not what? First-class citizens. Damn. But he gonna bring up all these people for triggers. But see, Rickey Smiley, that's your age group of people. Us down here at the bottom, us over here, the new Negroes, we don't care. You can't trigger us with people with names and all of that. You can't trigger us with names and all of that. We smarter than that. We done woke up. We smarter than that. So now he bringing up Mega Evers, girl.
These people that have risked their lives from slavery up until the civil rights movement, just so we can have an opportunity to do what we do, to do what we can do. We ain't seen nothing like this since Barack Obama was running for president in 2008. We need to stop.
The great John Lewis.
Right. John Lewis and Ralph Abernathy. All of these people that have paved the way for us. We are the new civil rights leaders. We got to get behind people like Ben Crump and Kamala Harris and all these people out here that's doing, like Roland Martin.
Nigga, what? He baffled me at Ben Crump. But when he put this big bowling ball, no neck, head and shoulders, knees and toes, funny looking ass boy up here rolling the Haitian Martin, when he put this, he stumped me. He stumped me at what's the one he just said? But he toppled me over with Meatball here. Ben Crump. And said we need to stand behind rolling big bike rolling. This who we supposed to be behind? Now I know you full of shiznai. Now I know you full of shiznai. John Lewis, another one, who his parents told him, don't you go down there messing with them people. We could lose our farm. We could lose our money. We could lose everything we have. And guess what John Lewis did? Risked it all to go play under Martin Luther King. Don't tell me nothing about these folk, please. Please don't tell me nothing about these folk, especially this head and shoulder, knees and toes looking ass nigga here. This Roland Martin nigga here, girl, he looked like he sweat bacon grease. I don't want to hear nothing about no Roland. Give me another sandwich, Martin. I don't want to hear it. When you really stumped me at Ben Crump, but then you lost me good on Roland Martin. Stand behind him. What? You want us to stand behind this big meatball head ass nigga? Oh my God. Oh my God. That's how you know we all about we getting a bunch of bull. These people working overtime. The powers that be must have told them niggas, you better get on there and do whatever it is you need to do to get these niggas to vote. Cause they around here talking about stand behind rolling. Girl. Nigga said Carl Winslow. Girl.
And all of these people that's out here, and Joy Reid, if
this bitch, Joy Reid, she ain't even from Acorn. She ain't even a nigga. Look at her. I don't know no nigga who look like this. Hard face and blonde hair. I don't know it. Black Americans don't look like that. We don't look like that. Our face don't look like earth. Do you hear me? You want us to follow all these foreigners who ain't from Acorn and go follow her. She'll teach. She can't teach me a mother plucking thing. Only thing she could teach me is how her parents became runaways. That's all she could teach me. All she could teach me is how her parents became runaways. Other than that, she can't teach me a goddamn thing. Do you hear me? Girl, I'm about to curse, girl. Don't make me do it.
you want to be educated, if you really want to know the truth, all you got to do is turn to MSNBC and watch Joy Reid, and she gonna give you a whole history lesson every night on MSNBC, and then after that, Rachel Maddow. All you gotta do is just watch.
And it's not opinion, it's facts.
Don't do this right here.
Yeah, and
don't be on the internet doing Kamala Harris like that.
Yeah,
I don't care what issue you got with black women. Your mama's a black woman.
She ain't.
How about that? Let's start there. I don't care what.
She ain't no black woman, and she ain't my mama. My mama don't have parents from India. My mama parents ain't runaways. So don't tell me you don't give a damn about what we feel. She's a black woman. You don't care how you feel about black women. How we feel about black women ain't got nothing to do with Scamala. Because my mom don't have parents from India who ran away from home. Don't you tell me no ugly ass shit like that, Rickey Smiley, you funny looking little boy.
What? And I'm talking to the men right here. Your mother is a black woman.
She not.
Don't forget that.
Don't
forget that your sister is a black woman.
She not.
And as a black man, I stand proudly with Kamala Harris this morning.
This black man rhetoric that you spitting talking about as a black man, you stand proudly with her. From what I heard, I didn't say it, Ricky. This is what they said, but they say that's out for review because they said that you really a bitch in a skirt. They say you really Bernice, and they say on the low, everybody in Atlanta know you like a little booty every now and again. So you are not the epitome of a black man. No black man, no real black. My daddy wouldn't be caught dead in a skirt. You have to take my daddy life to put a skirt on him. I don't give a damn how much money you give him. So you ain't no black man.
Tears in my eyes. It means so much to me. Do you know that lady picked up the phone and called me when my son died?
Oh, well, what that got to do with us? What is her calling you with? I mean, shout out to her. But what does that have to do with us, the regular people? She called you because your son died. Okay. And
how about that? How about how personal her and Joe Biden has been? How about Joe Biden wrote me a letter naming my grandkids and naming my son's name in a personal handwritten letter? How kind, how thoughtful, how genuine.
That's all personal things for you, bro. You inside the Boule Kool-Aid. Of course they're going to send you messages and letters and all of that. What does that have to do with the average black American? How does that help advance black Americans? It don't. They don't talk about no policies. They don't talk about nothing. All they do is get on here and tell you every reason except the reason why you should really vote for them. Oh, she black. Joe Biden called my phone. She's an AKA. Nigga, we don't give a damn.
They're just genuine and sincere, and I love people like that. And if anybody, the person that got killed at the Trump rally, who do you think called that man's wife to offer his condolences? Joe Biden did.
So
Joe Biden did. Trump didn't call him, and he took a bullet at a Trump rally. These are kind, loving people. If you look at their policy, you'll know what's going on. We need to stop, black people. Stop it. Stop attacking Kamala Harris. Stop it with the self-hatred. Even if you don't agree with everything she do, what do you think she can do as the vice president? She not in control of the Congress and the Senate.
Pause. Self-hatred? She would have to be one of us for it to be self-hatred, number one. And number two, there's so many things she can do as vice president. We've seen vice presidents come in and do a whole lot. Don't tell me what she can do. I seen that over on Kwame Brown. She was the one over there talking about taxing people's tips for the regular hospitality workers. They say Trump, I'm going to go see if I can find it. They say Trump was over there saying he not going to tax tips. Then she turned around and said, okay, we not going to tax tips. But she was the one decided when the House and the Senate was split, if they're going to tax tips, she decided to tax your tips. Shut up.
If you know how government...
This lady is a fraud, and so is Rickey Smiley. Y'all, we got to start canceling these niggas. Rickey Smiley ain't good for nothing but a show with Bernice down at the church house. We need to start canceling these niggas. These niggas got our worst interests at heart.
Works. Come on. Come on. We got an opportunity here of a lifetime. We'll be dead and gone, but we can say our generation, because we're not going to live ever, that we voted a black man and a black woman to become president of the United States. That's history. This is what Dr. King died for. This is what Medgar Evers died for. This is what Rosa Parks went to jail for. All of the sacrifices that black people had to make. Your grandmother's cleaning up white people's house and cleaning and scrubbing floors and doing all of this stuff. All these black people made all these sacrifices for us.
He crying. He crying again. My grandma ain't sweep no floors for no goddamn Indian to come in and be no vice president. I know you lying. And my grandma was a maid for some clear people. My grandma ain't sweep no goddamn floors for no Indian to come in and be no president. And don't get me started on cheating ass Rosa, who was over there giving up that cooch to the people down at the train station. Don't get me started. We already talked about it. Don't get me started. These people who he naming ain't who you think they is. Rosa Parks was on the bus and her husband had a car. Somebody talk to me. Somebody talk to me. Rosa Parks was on the bus and her husband had a car. Girl, what is you doing on the bus? Secondly, Rosa Parks was just a stand-in for the other young lady, I forget her name, who was the actual girl who refused to give up her seat. Rosa Parks was a fake, a fraud, and never spent a moment in jail. She took that photo with that doggone picture. We already talked about it. She took that photo with that picture with the doggone looking like she taking a mug shot, and Rosa carried her ass back to the house. Rosa was over there giving up that coochie to the man who carried the bags off the train. Let's talk about it. Y'all not ready for that. Y'all don't want to shatter y'all old dreams and memories like that. None of these people who you think they are. Was she giving up cooch? Girl, please. Rosa's husband left her because she was giving up cooch to the man who worked down at the train station on the trains. The nigga that said, all aboard. Yeah, y'all, but they don't want to talk about that part. They don't want to talk about that part, though. But we going to let Rosa live because this ain't about Rosa. Yes, ma'am. Rosa's husband, oh, yeah. Rosa Parks' husband left her because she was giving up the cooch to the nigga who said, all aboard. And it was all in the Masons and all of that. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. The porter, that's the name. That's the job. The porter dude. Mm-hmm. Yep. Y'all ain't ready. Mm-hmm. Don't get me started. You don't get me started. Don't get me. Rosa's husband left her and divorced her. Because Rosa was down at the Mason house playing with the nigga who said, all aboard. Mm-hmm. Left her ass right there. And she really was on the bus after that. Because her husband divorced her. Sure did. Facts. I ain't making it up. Facts. And everybody knew it. Everybody knew it. Claudette Colvin, that's the real girl who's the real Rosa Parks. Claudette Colvin, thank you, Mean Beans. Claudette Colvin, that's the real Rosa Parks. The young dark-skinned black girl who was a teen pregnant girl. They didn't want to use her because they said she was pregnant. It wasn't that, she was dark-skinned. So they waited a whole year later. We got Rosa and told her, come on, sit in the back of the bus. We're going to play it off. We're going to take all the pictures. You ain't going to spend the time in jail. Go ahead on. Sit in the back of the bus. We're going to take your fingerprint, put your picture up, make the people think you down there at the jailhouse, and you can go home and get on the nigga who say, all aboard. Don't get me started. We do this on Educational Friday. Don't get me started. These people ain't who you think they are, so I don't give a damn about how in the cooch Rosa Parks. Okay?
where we can have this opportunity, and then you get a woman, now you want to question her race and question her ability and all this stuff. Why? Why are we doing this? Why are we like this? What is wrong? And I'm sitting here, I should be voting for Trump with the tax bracket that I'm in, but if I have to pay more taxes in order to do what's right, just where somebody else can have food in their mouth and do the right thing or whatever, I want to be on the right side of history. And I mean this. I'm not. I just been holding my peace. I ain't been saying nothing. But man, that some of these videos are disturbing, and these memes are disturbing. What we as a people doing to each other. We need to stop. We need to stop. And I'm done. We're gonna have her on the show. We're gonna support her on this show. We're gonna support her. And I cannot wait, if God let me live to see a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated swear in a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha. Man, as being in the Greek family myself, man, listen. Come on, y'all. Come on.
You preaching
Kamala
this morning,
Harris.
Ricky.
I'm sorry, Maria.
We with you, dog,
No,
and we
don't
with
be.
her. We needed that. Come on, dog. We needed that.
That put tears in my eyes. And I'm not just saying that, man. I've been out here on the trail, civil rights movement since '79 when Bonita Carter got killed, shot in the back by a white police officer. I've been a lifetime member of the NAACP and the SELCI. I'm on regular text messages and calls with civil rights leaders all over the country. I've been involved. I do comedy and crack jokes on stage, but you don't know what I do behind the scenes. I was behind the scenes when Barack Obama ran. I was behind the scenes in the Bill Clinton campaign, in the Al Gore campaign, in the Joe Biden campaign. My whole life, even when I wasn't even old enough to vote. When I wasn't old enough to vote, I was still behind the scenes working just where I can leave something to my kids and the generation after that, doing my part, using my platform that I built to try to do what's right. And not make this thing about me, but make this thing about the rights of the next generation. President, she ain't not in control of the Congress and the Senate, but know what's going on. We need to stop, black people. Stop it. Stop attacking Kamala Harris.
Wait,
stop it with the.
Don't he sound like somebody like your mama when she disciplining toddlers? Y'all need to stop. Stop it. Look.
If you look at their policy, you'll know what's going on. We need to stop, black people. Stop it. Stop attacking Kamala Harris. Stop it with the self-hatred.
Nigga, shut up. Shut your ugly ass up. Y'all remember when hold on. Y'all remember when Cat Williams had dragged that nigga and had him crying? Look. Hold on, let me go see. If y'all want to find out about Rosa Parks, go put in Voodoo Doll TV Rosa Parks. You'll see it. Rosa Parks was a slut from the 60s. Husband left her and everything, girl. Don't get me started. Y'all remember this, though? Look.
You said out that mouth, you stole Friday after next, the one I was in. I wish all of America fumbled a bit when that happened. And then he said some stuff that we haven't heard in 100 years in Hollywood. You ain't say nothing. This man told you he had Cat Williams' role. He was gonna be Money Mike, and Cat Williams was gonna be the Santa Claus. Now let's 3 quick points. You mean in Hollywood they cast a 5'5" black Santa Claus that weigh 145 pounds? That's your story. Your story is the Rickey Smiley that couldn't even do curse words because he had a Christian fan base. He was gonna play the pimp. Why you didn't ask him why has he played a woman in more movies than he's played a man?
Whoop!
Well, I didn't know.
Whoop! 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 Hey, this was gonna get him to crying. Look, hold on. Run it back, Cat. Drag this nigga. Drag this nigga to holy high hell. Run it back.
They cast a 5'5" black Santa Claus that weigh 145 pounds. That's your story. Your story is the Rickey Smiley that couldn't even do curse words because he had a Christian fan base. He was gonna play the pimp. Why you didn't ask him why has he played a woman in more movies than he's played a man?
Well, I didn't know
he shouldn't be able. You wouldn't let a athlete that been on steroids talk about one of the greats. Rickey Smiley can't act because Rickey Smiley can't act. He told you the story about when the movie came out. Where did he say he watched it? At home. He wasn't even at the premiere. You telling this man, you stole that. Oh, so he could get his name in the same sentence with a great one. It is sad. He was just that bitter when we were shooting it. He told everybody, it should have been my role. Everybody on the scene. Why do you think no cast member has ever said anything?
He couldn't have played that role like you. I thought he was...
Sir, no one... Why no... He was with KD? He beat up Terry Crews? Why nobody know this story? You talking about in Hollywood, they switched off roles. You take this and he... What? So Rickey Smiley knows this, and I don't know why he would lose a child and come on the air and start lying. That's why people believe in rituals, right?
Look, this the part gonna get him to crying. Look. Cat Williams clocked your teeth, you ugly bitch. I'm so glad he clocked you so good right here. Tell him again, Cat.
He was with KD? He beat up Terry Crews? Why nobody know this story? You talking about in Hollywood, they switched off roles. You take this and he... What? So Rickey Smiley knows this, and I don't know why he would lose a child and come on the air and start lying. That's why people believe in rituals right there. It's because, well, why would he lie? I don't know why liars lie, but I can tell you this. We auditioned in Los Angeles.
Yes.
I was audition number 201. 200 Black comedians auditioned for the role of Money Mike with me.
You heard that? This the part gonna get him to crying, because we're gonna get into him crying. This the part right here, y'all.
He was with KD? He beat up Terry Crews? Why nobody know this story? You talking about in Hollywood, they switched off roles. You take this and he... What? So Rickey Smiley knows this, and I don't know why he would lose a child and come on the air and start lying. That's why people believe in rituals right there.
Cat Williams said a mouthful. He said, I don't know why Rickey Smiley would lose a child and then come online and start crying. I mean, and start lying. Listen, this is what had Rickey making coffee breaking down. Now, to the average person, y'all gonna say, well, boo, he was just, he just buried his son. No, baby, you just buried your son and you getting online lying? Oh, yeah. This why people believe in rituals right now, according to Cat. Let me back him up. Look. Uglies. Yo, you just lost your son and you on this bitch line. Now you want to come back and start crying. Bring your ugly ass back to the camera.
Hey man, can I get you anything? Can I get you water or something, man?
Oh, okay.
You doing okay? All right.
Yeah.
Can we give you a minute?
Thank you.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah. I appreciate you.
Of course.
KC said, sympathy and payola. Sympathy and payola. Sympathy and payola. He wasn't crying because he lost his son. He crying because Cat Williams clocked that nigga when he said that's why people believe in rituals now. Look, get into it. Let's not, no, we're not gonna do that. Get into it. He wasn't crying because he lost his son. He was crying because Cat Williams clocked that nigga teeth. What'd you say, Cat?
He was with KD? He beat up Terry Crews? Why nobody know this story? You talking about in Hollywood, they switched off roles. You take this and he... What? So Rickey Smiley knows this, and I don't know why he would lose a child and come on the air and start lying. That's why people believe in rituals right there.
That's why he crying. That's why he crying. He ain't crying because Cat Williams hit a sore spot. He crying because Cat Williams clocked his teeth. You just lost a child and you came on lying. That's why people believe in rituals right there. One more time for the people in the bike.
Rickey Smiley knows this, and I don't know why he would lose a child and come on the air and start lying. That's why people believe in rituals right there.
That's why the nigga was in the thing over here doing this. This is why this happened. Let's talk about it. Hold on, we might need to run it back. This is why the nigga was making coffee, trying to figure out life. Look. I'm okay. Yeah, that one hit hard, didn't it? Huh? Mm-hmm. That one hit hard. That was low blow. That was below the belt. Mm-hmm. That one hit hard. It did. Go ahead on, cry in your arm, baby. Cry in your arm. Sure did. Mm-hmm. Cry in your arms. Put it in the in the little crease part of your arms. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Go ahead on. Oh, Rickey, go lay your ugly ass down. We got one crying. And one passing out. I'm tired of these gatekeeping ass niggas. I'm tired of all of them. One crying and one over here hollering, day after day. Seems like I'm up against the crowd. Yes, I'm tired of all of these niggas. It seems since I was born. I'm tired of these niggas. One crying and one dying. And they both ain't doing it fast enough. I'm tired of both of these niggas. Rickey Smiley, Darylyn Hughley, all of these niggas. I'm tired. Oh, I wish he was dead. I'm tired. Oh, girl, I'm tired of all of these niggas. One crying, one dying, and ain't none of them expeditiously speeding this up. I'm tired of both of these niggas. Rickey Smiley and Darylyn. I'm tired of both of you niggas. Both of you shucking and jiving ass niggas. Both of you niggas have shown over time that you can't be trusted. The powers that be done already showed y'all that they'll take you up out of here like that. And you niggas is still shucking and jiving and boot licking and all of this and dancing, telling us what to do. We don't care about no AKA, no Delta, no Darylyn, no none of this shit. We ready for y'all to be up out of here so that we can become independent again, okay? Yes, Steve Harvey too. Don't get me started on him. Don't get Steve. Look, all of them is in the same game. Remember that song from NWA? But we all in the same game. Y'all remember that? That's this. Hold on. Let's get up. Let's get the T's up here. They all in the same game. Look at the King Boot Liquor here. Hold on. Look at King Boot Liquor.
Because you can be president too with a criminal record, so that's a nice exchange. With that matter. You know, look, I've been reading this paper because I gotta stay I got a headache trying to stay on course, so just let me go off this paper for a minute. Before y'all start calling my radio show and DMing me, talking about why you ain't asked no hard-hitting questions, that ain't what this is. I'm throwing a lob. This is an alley-oop for a dunk, because this administration needs to get the word out of what they're actually doing and what they're actually accomplishing, so we can stop all this foolishness about what you're doing for black people. Can't nobody come out with no agenda and call it this for black people and expect to get in the White House. You got to play the game different. Y'all know what this is. So now this next question is another lob for her to dunk. Because they done a lot, man. But we see, I'm on this radio show and I'm hearing all these people talking about, I'm not voting if they not doing nothing for us. Listen to me. If you do not vote, the analytics will show. They know how many women vote, they know the age you are when you vote. If we don't vote, how are we going to ask for something next time? If you ain't got no voting power, you talking about reparations. Ain't nobody finna give you no reparations and you don't vote. Why you think they finna give us some money? No how, man. I hope they do. They owe us. I'll go down there. I'm sorry. Madam, I know I ain't coming back next year. I appreciate y'all having me, because you can be.
Madam Speaker! Are you tracking yet? Does it make sense yet? Does it make sense yet? All of these people are the same people. All of these people are the same people. They are all this is their real job. I know y'all think they comedians and they did that. This right here is their real job. Steve looked us in the face and said, don't be asking him what she gonna do for black people. Don't be silly. She can't do nothing for us. They ain't supposed to do nothing for us. They're supposed to do for everybody except us. They all in the same game. I just need y'all to wake up. Y'all sleep yet? Yes, a lot of us still sleep, but some of us waking up. And to the people who y'all need y'all alarm clock, I get it. Everybody wake up at different times. Hopefully this is one of the alarm clocks that can help you to wake up, Fed.
Wake up!
Please wake up.
Y'all better get up. Y'all better wake your duck ass up. Wake up! Them people playing in y'all face. They playing in y'all face. Y'all better wake your duck ass up. They playing in your face. They playing in your face. These people is playing in your face. They playing in your face. Okay? Now, with that being said, we've been on 2 hours. I need y'all to open your eyes. Vote how you want, but be an informed voter. Vote for the people or anybody. If you're going to vote, if you choose not to vote, cool. I'm with you. I'm not voting. I'm voting for the couch. But the people, if you are going to vote, I'm not telling you who to vote for because everybody got flaws. All of these people, to be honest, in my opinion, I don't believe in none of this form of government. I don't believe any form. This government, in my opinion, was not formed to help us. That's not what this was about. It was actually formed to do quite the opposite. So I don't have faith in this government. But for some of the people who do, there's nothing wrong with that. Nobody throwing no shots at you. Just be informed. All this feel-good politics. Oh, because she black. Oh, she an AKA. Oh, because stop it. We got tricked like that with Obama. That's how they played us with Obama. We all voted because that nigga had a smooth walk. He smoked Joes and he was black adjacent, or at least we thought he was black, and he knew how to shake hands like a nigga. Whole time we got played. Y'all better wake up and stop falling for the okie doke over and over these feel-good politics. Lyndon Baines Johnson say, I'm going to have these niggas vote for 200 years. We got a long way to go. Y'all gonna prove the clear man right? Okay? We got to start demanding something for our votes if we gonna vote. If we not gonna organize and demand, then none of it makes sense. Our people didn't die for us to just vote blindly and stupidly. That's dumb. They wouldn't have risked their lives for nothing like that. Stop letting these bootlicking ass niggas tell you, oh, you need to just vote because your people died for you to vote. That's not why they died. And I'm pretty sure if they can come back to the doggone to life and tell you why they died, it wouldn't be just for you to KO ass down there and vote for anybody. That's dumb. With that being said, shout out to everybody in the building. Thank you, Cosmic Sun Soul, for the super chat. Like Biggie said, it was all a dream. What up? Hell yeah, it was all a dream. And thank you again, Cosmic Sun Soul, for the super chat. It's all about symbolism to these ninjas, of course. And we have to wake up out of that. This is the generation, Gen X, millennials. Our generation is the bridge, the go-between between the old and the new. The new is kind of slow and the old just didn't know. That rhymes. The new is kind of slow and the old just didn't know. us in the middle, Gen X and millennials, we have enough information in the new and enough experience from the old where we can put all that crap together and realize and make informed decisions. It is our jobs. It is our jobs to wake up the masses. They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. So I think we should focus on the younger generations, to be completely honest. That's my opinion. I think we need to focus on the younger generations versus the old folk. But if we can get some of the old folk to open up and realize what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Then okay, yeah. But at the end of the day, we got to change the trajectory of this shit. We tired. We see it. We see it more than anybody what's really going on. Thank you. I love us American Black women and girls for the super chat. Bye, sisters. Bye, boo-boo. We are informed enough to understand what's going on and distribute and disseminate this information, to the right people and get it in the right hands. We have to do that. We have to do that. We absolutely have to do that, okay? Now, with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. I love y'all down to the ground. Y'all make sure y'all take care of each other. Love on a Black American, okay? Not anybody that's just Black. Love on a Black American. Learn the difference, who is and who ain't us. Everybody ain't us. Stop giving away our identity to everybody, because it is a gift and an honor to be an actual Black American. That's why we've always been a target our whole lives. With that being said, like I said, love y'all down on the ground. I'm about to Joce y'all up out of here. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I want? Blaze up. Come on, Blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Mix it for your boy. Drop it for your, wow, 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 wow. Lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.